It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What's up, everybody? So this demo review is not going to be like your average demo review. We're going to be looking for anomalies that I've pointed out before, and we're going to be looking at how the weapon shoots. I'm going to play the blatant rounds in full speed, and then I'm going to slow it down and point out what I think is suspect, and then I'm going to play them again in full speed but without the x-ray on. I'm not a cheat developer, so we're not going to get technical, but we are going to use terms that I've made up that describe different patterns that you see from the crosshair movement. Patterns that are situational and are indicative of aim assistance. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, click the box that just appeared on your screen because it's a playlist that goes over the different types of anomalies that can occur. And one video is going to explain how the compression of the view angles have been updated, so we don't get those weird right angle crosshair movements due to demo bugs anymore. I'm also going to be turning off the interpolation for these demos. If you have the interpolation on, it's smoothing out ticks that have already been smoothed out. And it's going to make your crosshair and players on the map do things that they actually didn't do. There are other commands that I enter in, but this one's most important. If you're interested in downloading my demo config, it's down in the description below. And if you're wondering what the other commands are, again, check out that video, Aimbot Anomalies, I was talking about before. Alright, let's get started. Okay, right here there's not necessarily any anomalies, but there is weird movements as soon as he sees a target, so I just thought I'd point it out. Notice as soon as he steps around the train, his crosshair tugs at the target just a little bit, and then he's got these random movements like he can't decide where to aim at until he finally starts shooting at him. Right here he's going to shoot his teammate by accident, then he's going to afterlock onto his target, and then he's actually going to shoot his target's weapon, which I started calling this a weapon lock just because I've seen it so much. And I haven't talked about this much just because people can't make sense as to why it's happening, but I see it all the time, so I'm going to start pointing it out. And the reason I'm going to start pointing it out is because weapons are actually entities on the map, and if they drop the weapon, sometimes they'll aim at the weapon. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen enough, and sometimes it's very blatant. Okay, on this first deagle shot, you're going to see a no smooth afterlock to the right side of the body. Here we're going to have two afterlocks. After the first one, there's going to be a micro adjustment to the outside of the body. And then the second one's a little more blatant because it's faster than the first. And then we have one more afterlock. That almost looks like the recoil view punch extra on the weapon after you shoot, but you can tell it's an afterlock because it curves back to the target. Whereas these deagle shots don't contain any anomalies because this is the weapon recoil view punch extra that I was talking about. This happens whenever you fire the weapon. And if anyone from Valve ever watches any of my videos, please make it to where we can set this to 0 because it would make it so much easier to spot things. It would take away so much clutter. Here you're going to see an afterlock to his target behind the wall. Here he's going to afterlock really quickly to the head, and then he's going to lose it because he steps back behind the corner, and then he's going to lock back onto the target. Here there's an afterlock after the third shot to the head, and there's another afterlock to the head on the last shot, and then an immediate no smooth adjustment because he steps around the corner. Here you're going to see another very, very fast adjustment from his chest to his head. And remember, this is at 10% of the game speed. Okay, on this first shot, you're going to have an assist wobble after the shot because he steps back behind the train and loses sight of his target. And then to finish it up, we have one more afterlock after this third shot.